Hello and welcome to Maypole Farm. Before we get started, I think I should warn you, I've had a flu, so my voice kind of is going to be a bit different. Not much I can do about that, so just a pre-warning now. That might sound a bit different, but it'll be fine, alright? So, some of you are fully aware that Maypole has been having some changes done to it. Those of you who wasn't aware, then you are now. The changes are, or the main changes are to the road network, which has been ripped out and completely redone from scratch. On top of that, some fields have changed, and a few, is it a few actually? I think it's, yeah, a few placeables have changed as a result. Couldn't exactly be avoided, but it was avoided as best as possible. Obviously, it will require a new save game. If you're on console, those of you who are on PC and know how to update a save game, you'll be fine. The only sell point that has to be updated would be the supermarket. Everything else is perfectly fine in that department. If it's a farmyard, then the only two farmyards that have had any placeables that will have to be changed will be the main farm, the starting farm, and the far north, the arable farm, because a few little tweaks had to be made there. Even though I was able to avoid it for the most part, I couldn't completely avoid it, unfortunately. Which is going to be completely unlike Riverview, that has not been released as of yet. The update is with Giants, and hopefully that'll be out before we finally get to send this one off to Giants. But this one won't be ready for Giants for at least another month, because we've got all the private testing to do, and I haven't finished tweaking and fixing some little areas. So yeah. What else can I say? That's about it, really. Oh yeah, hedges are taller, more bushier, more of the wild look to them. And if that breaks your heart, then oh well, it doesn't break mine. On a more serious note though, as I reach for a pack of cigarettes so I can fuck my throat up even more. Times, huh? Farm Productions has been released, the update for that. That was only a small little update. It wasn't anything game changing. In reality, it was that was just a simple snow mask fix for the indoor area. Originally I'd incorporated the whole thing to have a snow mask, But watching Tony and 4B playing and Glenleithan using that particular placeable, they brought to my attention that maybe it wasn't actually done in the best with the best interest. It kind of, or it was done with the best interest, but kind of stood out like a sore thumb. Didn't look right. So yeah, that had to be changed. It's still OP. I could have reduced it so it wasn't so OP. Yeah, it's a farm productions building. I mean, it's all about supplying your farm, right? Maybe done a bit over OTT, but uh, it'll be fine. And there's a lot of stuff out there that's a little over yeah, OTT. We'll just shorten it rather than trying to say it because my mind just is half asleep at the moment. Over the top. Like our stone collector that you have probably seen parked up at the top of this field. I don't mind the stone collector so much being having larger capacity because I hate stones, and you have to pay a fortune to be able to get that huge capacity. I mean, I've got it so it can hold like 25,000, but it still costs. You maybe could have cost more money. And to be fair, if I'd done it, I'd have made it so. You know, it'd have been. You'd have had to pay for it. Wouldn't have been as cheap as it was. But I'm sure those of you are farmers or know of farmers, they will have more than likely told you that the game kind of exaggerates how many stones are being pulled up. Almost every farmer that I know has said, yeah, it's a little bit too 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 much stones. You don't see this much stones being pulled up in real life. But it's a game, and you know, are you going to get a stone collector out just to pick up a couple of bunches of stones here and there? I don't think so. So right now I'm on the server, just me on the server, ploughing up the field that we bought or that we bought, sold off the other arable fields that we had, and we're just ploughing this one up. I've already done the one next door and picked up all the stones out of there, and then realised after the stone collector was full that actually hadn't upgraded the capacity. It was fun. We got grass fields to mow yet, so we'll get around to that at some point. Whether that will be during this private stream or not, I don't know. I think I have Easy Devs active on here. Otherwise, I'd fly around the map and give you an indication, but instead I'll a little drive in the minute. So those of you who want to see the new road network, stick around. Or in your case, because you'll be lucky, you'll be able to fast forward to it. Don't expect a timestamp, because I don't do them. But you can see it hasn't really changed. I mean, it's still Maypole. Maybe a bit bushier. I mean, I have changed the trees out. We haven't got the oaks in anymore. We've got different kinds of trees. But this is the first time I will have done any kind of stream since I came down with the flu. Since my lovely son decided, oh, I'll meet up with my girlfriend who's ill with the flu, and then I'll catch the flu and then I'll pass it around the house, go home and pass it to everybody. So all the kids came down with it, or the boys all came down with it, and then the daughter caught it. And of course, we tend to watch movies or TV series a lot, and then I ended up catching it off her because she's sitting there coughing her head off and sneezing all over the place, and I end up catching it off of her. And and then I end up passing it back to one of the well, to the eldest son, which was funny. But I've had it since like Wednesday was when I first had symptoms. Uh, Thursday was when it started feeling, I started feeling quite down with it. Friday, I practically slept the whole of that day. Um, Saturday felt much better, and when I decided, you know what, I'm going out for a walk, get some fresh air, and then Sunday I felt kind of meh. Um, we ain't going very fast. Well, it feels like I do sometimes. Sluggish. So yeah, again there, and I don't mean like that. If I felt really good, I haven't been on Discord since I came down with it, apart from uh, yesterday, was it? Or was it the day before? I think it was yesterday. I was in Discord with Santini and those guys, and um, yeah, I haven't been on Discord since. But uh, but we'll get this field ploughed and then we'll go for a drive around. But I'll show you two of the roads, but technically it'll be three. Lots of the roads. And we'll end up coming back to the farm through the back roads once we've been and had the little drive around. Maybe that cigarette was a bad idea, huh? Yeah, you only live once. But funny enough, today I haven't really eaten either. I've not really felt hungry. I had a we went out today, decided to take the kids, buy some new clothes for them, and let them go and buy some stuff that they wanted. Spoil them a little bit, you know, treat them. They deserve it. Today, uh, today I felt much better than I have all week, all of last week anyway, or most of last week since I came down with it. So that's a good sign, right? Oh, you are kidding me. Didn't I know? Well, yes, cheaty plough, by the way. What can I say? Some things I agree with when it comes to cheaty stuff. The plough away, because we aren't going to need it until we've mowed the fields, and then we've got some grass fields that we need to dig up and reseed. Right, let's go for that drive. It hasn't been done yet, but the only building on the main farm that you'll have to change will be bale and storage shed. So if you haven't got it in your safe game, then you don't need to worry about it, but this will be all changed so it's smoother, and then the building will be brought down to the new height that it needs to be. So if you don't want to mess around with the placeables XML file for that particular building, just sell it and put another one down, or just sell it, or just leave it and work with it as it is, just floating. Entirely up to you. But you'll definitely have to change the supermarket, because that is a lot higher than it used to be. Right. And we'll drive like this so you can see a bit better. Those of you who know Maypole will immediately notice the difference on the road all around the map. Well, where I'm going to drive anyway. If you've never been on Maypole, then welcome to Maypole. It's a fictional Irish map. He's a lot bigger than it actually feels. Feels a lot bigger than it actually is, I should say. It's a standard size map, but feels more like a 4X map. Oh wait, did you have to adjust that house? No, you didn't, because I managed to fix all of that. So yeah, nothing along here you need to change, because all of this was done perfectly fine. Must there be a car coming that way? You'll have to wait. You've got to turn around. Edge of the map there, by the way. Yeah, there's a farm just off to our left. The grape processing was back behind us. A farmyard or farmhouse for the farm to our left. The spinnery just there, with back roads that'll lead you into the forestry over the back and then all through the fields over that way. Animal dealers just off to our right. If you want to take a shortcut from here to the other side of the road, then you go through there and follow the track around the back of the field and into the field at the other end of it, and then you'll be onto the main road on the other side, which is the road that we're going to be going down next. Grain mill and cereal factory off to our right. Grain elevator all the way over the back there, the big tall building, which we'll try and get a sneaky look through this gap here, right there, to the hedge. We'll follow the road straight up, which is why I said there'll be kind of like 3 roads, but we'll follow the road straight up after the junction to the end and then come back down and take the junction, which will be to our left then, and up to the oil mill. There was a farm back there that we passed as well, by the way, just off the dirt track. There's 6 farms on this map, I believe. Been a while since I made this map. Can't honestly remember. But as you can already see, those who are already familiar with Maypole, the much more smoother. The edge of the map is just there. But there's a car behind us. Go. Thank you. Now we'll go left, just here. And through what is technically the village, or closest thing to a village on the map. Isabel's dairy and the carpentry left and right, they haven't changed. They're perfectly normal. The supermarket has definitely changed though. That's come up in height and it's been moved. In fact, that doesn't look right. I've got easy dev on here. I could have just flown around. Oh well. That's the one I want. Yeah, the figure's the wrong way around. Okay. I'll fix that. That won't be too hard. Needs turning on a 45-degree axis. This farm hasn't changed. Everything in here is as it was, so no changes here. Like I said, when I was doing the road, it was trying to minimize the change into any of the placeables. As you can see, I'm working through this area, hence the reason why there's no grass on our right at the moment, or foliaged grass anyway. So these, on the other hand, this farm had to be changed a little. Couldn't avoid that one, and then I've got all the hedges and the trees to fix up this all the way up here now. And the backyards on these houses have all got to be sorted out. But we'll follow this to the end, turn around, and then take that dirt road to our right that we just passed, off back through all the dirt roads to our farm. Post and uncollidable as well, by the way. So that's a good thing, right? If we go left just here, and now we'll head back to the farm. I think I have AI splines that I need to fix because they might be underground in certain areas. So, but that won't be too hard. But we've got to get all the way over there. We're not far away now. We just take the next right and just follow the road straight up, and we'll be in our yard. Once you get to know the dirt roads, all the back roads, they start making sense, and the map becomes very much. What are you doing all the way over there, dog? Wow. I'll show you where the dog kennel is, and then you'll know why I'm saying what you're doing all the way over there, dog. The dog kennel is all the way over there. And our dog is all the way over there in that other field. Yeah, we'll put you in here because we'll be mowing soon, so yay on that one. Jump into that tractor. And we'll start down there and where I started ploughing originally. I do believe this actually goes faster as well. Maybe I should edit the XML file for the speed on this thing, so it actually just travels at normal speed but has the bigger capacity. Because as much as I don't like doing stones, um, I, I, I don't like farming fast. They're the new thing that's going around where everybody likes to go a little bit faster than they can. I mean, big equipment and everything and huge capacities I can get over, but fast farming, nah. I'll have to find out what the speed was on the base game stone picker. You have to load Riverview up and see, because I've got the base game stone picker up on that one. Picker upper. That's a word, by the way. It is now anyway. But you can see why I sold the fields off to our ahead of us almost. There's no way I was doing potatoes and parsnips. Definitely not. I didn't want to plough them in. So I was like, forget it. I'll go for the 2 pieces of land that will come in handy, and they're bigger anyway. So there's that. And we've still got like 1 million left. We've got the ability to buy off anything that we loan. So we got the lease to loan mod on here. So we've leased a few things, shall we say, rather than buy it all out. And some things we picked up that was on the used market, like the combine. But we bought the header and the header trailer that we leased, I believe, actually, not bought. Did we actually, apart from this tractor, I don't think we actually bought a tractor. But the save game was originally set up to start with everything that you start off with on new farmer mode. And yeah, it's fine. I think it's about 12 miles an hour that you can go with the base game, one of these actually. Right, we'll start doing this because rather than follow the field round, we'll just go straight on. And obviously this one has a bit of a bigger working width. This is the extra large, I believe, or the extra large, whatever. It's not the biggest one that I've seen out there. But yeah, like I said, certain cheaty things I'll accept, and this being a little bit bigger than what it is in the base game one, with a bigger capacity, works out perfectly fine for me. Riverview kind of put me off doing stones. Big fields, small capacity, cosplay, hello. And then the tractor parks up with a trailer ready just to unload the stone collector 4 times, and then that trailer's full. And yeah, you'd be surprised how many trailer loads it takes to do a couple of fields on Riverview. Like I said, they're not small fields, and some of them are even bigger than they used to be. And one of them's half the size they used to be. This end and give ourselves a bit more of a turning circle down here. Because we're going to need it. Going the wrong way there. Oops. Or turning the wrong way as I was backing up. And there we go. Done. For now. Where do we want to park this thing? Maybe in that shed actually for now. Let's go and do some mowing. Well, we're on August. I don't know if we actually have any fields ready to mow. We'll have to go and find out. I know we need to plough that sheep field, but we ain't going to be cutting the grass in there. I know we've got to plough the horse pasture, and I do believe we've got to plough this field so we can mow this one. One thing I definitely want to buy is a different mower. getting a different mower set up. One that we can put windrows out rather than loose like this or widespread like this. And then but for this particular field it doesn't matter because we need to ted it anyway. Wow, 20 past 4 in the morning. Lovely. Yeah, I'm sure this is about the speed that you do with the base game stone picker or collector even. Tidy the bits up that we miss later. Maybe. This corner we can definitely tidy up now though. Part of it anyway. This I find very relaxing, mowing. Weird. Those of you who don't play farm sim and going, how can that be relaxing? It looks boring. You'll be surprised. You find a map that you enjoy playing and time just becomes non-existent until you look at it and then you go, wow, where did the time go? But you won't know what kind of maps that you enjoy playing on until you've played the game. And you know, played a few maps. Got a feel for the different types of maps. Then you'll start going, actually I prefer this design of a map or that design of a map. And you might start finding map creators that you like as well. You know, all the map creators out there have their own little fan bases. You know, you'll go to a person, what map shall I go and play? I'm new to the game. And they will point out a map that they enjoy. or a few maps that they've enjoyed, or maybe they'll point out a creator that they enjoy the maps from. My personal recommendation is go onto the mod hub, look at all the pictures of the maps that are out there, or not every single map, but like go through them, download say 5 for the starters, but be look at the pictures and decide if they're the kind of maps that you're after. Don't just download, the first 5 you see. And then if then once you got them downloaded, drop them all in your mods folder. If they're not already in there, depends if you downloaded them through the game, and if you're on console or PC as well. Because people on PC get the option to download them from the browser rather than in-game. But anyway, once they're in your mods folder, go and play each one for an hour or two. And if you get drawn back to one of those maps, all you can think about while playing another map is one of the other maps that you've already played, then the chances are you found a map that you'll enjoy playing, or a map design that you'll enjoy playing on. Whether it's, UK kind of style with all hedges and fencing and everything around the fields, or if it's big wide open fields like American style maps or base game style maps, you'll get a feel for what you're looking for, and then you can make your own judgment on what maps you like to play on rather than what other people like to play on, because everybody has their own preferences. I'm a map maker, and I ain't going to turn around and say, oh, you should definitely play one of mine. For example, I will, as I said, tell you every time, go onto the mod hub, download 5 maps, at least 5 maps, after deciding that you like the look of them. If you want to read the write-ups and what they've got involved within the maps, then do that, but look at the pictures, look at the PDA, or the map view of the mini map that they give you for the map, or the picture of the map, and all the other pictures, and when you're happy and you've got the map you want to play on it, enjoy it, regardless of who made it. There's a lot of talented map makers out there, and every one of them deserve the chance for people to experience and enjoy their maps. Cigarette burnt away really fast. Normally I smoke hand rolling tobacco, but because we went out, I bought a pack of cigarettes. Something I do very rarely, only when I go out, and then it's if I can be arsed or not. But yeah, they just burn away so fast. That's that field mode. Now onto the next field. That one is not ready. I should have looked at this one while I was down here, rather than... That one isn't ready yet either. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is ready apparently. It's stage 3 of 3. Doesn't look ready, but I guess we're mowing that one as well. We'll get a bit further in though. You want to go down? Thank you. I probably won't head all of these tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Well, I know technically it is tomorrow. Probably do it sometime after I've woke up. Unless somebody else comes on and does it before I get to do it. Which is a possibility. But by the time this video goes live, I'd have already been on and found out whether that's the case or not. Whether I do it or somebody else has done it already. And hopefully Friday I'll be joining the guys on whatever game that they replay. So it won't be farm sim, that's for sure. So if you're enjoying yourself, then definitely come and check us out there. I stream as well as Stu B, so you get to see whatever we're playing from 2 different points of view. Oops, missed that bit. Oh, just shuffle over a little bit. By avoiding missing any more. That slight overhang should be enough just to get perfect. We'll probably end up, do we have to plough this one? I can't remember if this one was another one that we needed to plough. I don't think it was. But even though it says we don't need to plough it, we might have to plough it. Actually, I don't even know if I bought the precision farming stuff. I think I did. may as well go around one more time and then start going up and down. Well, not literally go all the way around, we'll get to the end here and then we'll start going up and down. Need the overhang for the rest that's ahead. And if you're still here watching this, a lot of people have only, if they did tune in to watch this, will have only watched the drive around, and then they'd have been like, yep, I skipped to that, and now I've seen that, I'm going to leave. If you're still here watching, then much appreciated. Don't worry, I'm not one of these guys who will tell you to subscribe, hit the thumb icon, etc., etc. Whether you do or don't, that's entirely up to you. I don't do this I don't stream for views and that. I do it just because I'm playing the game, I may as well stream it. If I'm in the mood to stream now, I don't always stream it when I'm playing it. You have to be in the right frame of mind, and often I'm not in that frame of mind. Those who have a schedule that they keep to, where they do stream, good for them. Hats off to them. I know that it's not as easy as it may seem. But for me, it's when I can be bothered. The only schedule that I actually have when it comes to streaming that I try to keep to is on a Friday. There's some times where I'm not there for it. Or I'm there but I'm not streaming. Not always, but there is the odd time when it happens. Maybe I joined too late and it was like, yeah, what's the point in streaming now? Because I had an old man nap or something and woke up late. Or maybe I was out doing something, didn't get back until late. Whatever the reason. But regardless of what my frame of mind is on a Friday, if I'm there on time, I will stream it. I'm having one of those days, then I'll just be quieter than normal. And I'm not really that talkative, to be honest. Right. It'd take long to do those two fields. I believe we got the 2 cow pastures that can be done, which we won't be doing right now because I think I've got enough done. But quickly have a look and see. Yeah, there we to go. Well, this one's ready to go, so I'll park that there ready. And tomorrow, when I wake up, I will head the other fields and rake them, and then bale it, and we'll put hay into here then. I've already got straw in there. 115,500 litres of straw. And might buy that field. Maybe. Just down the track. You've got all trees here that we can kill. And if we buy that field, we could make them two into one field and have one long field to work. Then we could buy these two and do the same here. One big field over there. And we could turn this into one big field. And that should be maybe enough wheat fields for the time being. You want 85, 69, 70, okay, fine. We're buying you, you, and you. Or harvested, not ploughed. That one was ploughed. That one needs ploughing. That'll be fine. That one's got stones to pick up on it. That'll be fine. If we plough that one, then pick the stones up off of it, and get the stones up off of here. So yeah, both cow pastures, the sheep pasture, and that big grass field I already harvested or mowed. The other two grass fields are fine for now. And I didn't buy the soil data. Those scores are really low, which means that our overall environmental score is only 49. We'll get them up there, don't worry. That one apparently has a lot of nitrogen, and these will change when we mow them. And we've got like 5 fields to mow still. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. And then 5 arable fields. So we got plenty of arable fields. We got 770,000 still in the bank. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and if you have, then excellent. And maybe you'll come back and catch another one day.